Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Today we're opening this pack of 2011 Topps Series 1. Now you might be wondering, why are we opening this pack? Well, a few different reasons. There's a few interesting rookie cards in this set, specifically this series. One of them belongs to Freddie Freeman, who was the 2024 World Series MVP. Freddie Freeman's had an incredible career, and he seems to be ticketed to the Hall of Fame. So I thought, let's open this up and see what we can find, and maybe there'll be some other interesting cards in this pack as well. There's 10 cards, and so yeah, we'll see who we get. All right, right off the bat is Jared Weaver. I don't know if Jared Weaver ever won the Cy Young Award. That's such a great picture of him. He ended up having, he was the little brother of Jeff Weaver, and he ended up having a better career than Jeff Weaver. And a lot of years, I think maybe he pitched his whole career with the Angels. He also, went against the advice of his agent, Scott Boras, and signed an extension with the Angels just because he wanted to stay there. So this is 2011. This is around the time that that Mike Trout is going to show up. There is Jim Thome, Hall of Famer. So we pulled a Hall of Famer already out of this pack, and nice card. This has got to be right at the end of his career, and he's such a prodigious power hitter and an excellent ambassador of the sport. And you see the back of the baseball card here. Again, this is pretty much right at the end, because I think that he only probably, he's right around 600 homers at this point, and just a really great left-handed swing. A good first baseman, I think, early in his career. Actually, he was a third baseman originally. You see, he was drafted way back in '89. Very patient hitter. You see, he led the league in walks several times. Looks like he only led the league in home runs once, and that was with the Phillies early on. And, he kind of was in this tough spot because it's like he was on all those great Indians teams. They never won the World Series. He was on the Phillies in, right before they got really good. They traded him, I think, to the White Sox. He goes to the White Sox right after they win the World Series. He's great for them, but they don't get back to the World Series after that. I want to say maybe the end of his career was he got to play with Manny Machado with the Orioles. So that, I don't know if it was this year in 2011 or if it was 2012, 2013. So one of those years. But yeah, great hitter. One of the really great hitters of his era. Somebody that I always loved and appreciated. So that's nice. Nice to pull a Hall of Famer at least. It's Ty Wigginton, sort of a utility guy, many years with the Orioles, a few other teams. There is 2010 wins leaders, and again, we got another Hall of Famer there with Roy Halladay, and a soon-to-be Hall of Famer in Adam Wainwright, plus Ubaldo Jimenez, who had quite a few years as a good pitcher. But yeah, these were the wins leaders in the National League in 2010, so that's good. Good to get another Hall of Famer in here, at least with Roy Halladay. The Reds team card. The Reds are interesting. 2011, I think they're pretty good. And you can see another Hall of Famer here in Scott Rowland, and a soon-to-be Hall of Famer there in Joey Votto. So that's pretty cool. 2012, the Reds are the team that year, and they ran into the even-year Giants, who beat them in the division series. I think that the Giants were a wild card team, and the Reds, I think, won the Central Division in 2012. And they had a really good team, a really interesting team, young team, good rotation with Johnny Cueto, Matt Latos, a few other guys. And then, as you can see here, obviously, good guys in the middle of the order. A young Joey Votto. This was rolling kind of more towards the end of his career. But, Dusty Baker was the manager, but, All right, there is the Royals leaders card. This is in the style of, the 80, 88. I didn't recognize. I have to admit, I did not recognize that was Bo Jackson. So there you go. So this is the back of this card is about the card itself. So it's kind of cool. 60 years of Topps. That's probably why. So there you go. That's cool. All right. History of Topps. Topps reintroduces Bowman in 1989. So got some, that's some interesting history there. And now you can see this is some Wax Pack wisdom. This is some Wax Pack history right here that's explained in the back of this card. 56, Topps purchased the Bowman Company, which manufactured bubblegum, baloney, and baseball cards. 33 years later, Topps highlighted Bowman as a subsidiary brand. The inaugural 89 Bowman set consisted of 484 cards, a high percentage of which were rookies and prospects, a theme that endures today throughout the several iterations of the brand. One thing to remember on this was that first year that they brought Bowman back, they did the oversized cards. They thought they were being cool, to do the oversized cards like they had done with the 53, 54, and 55 Bowman sets. And I think that people were a little bit sick of that, so then they went back to the standard 2.5 by 3.5 size cards. But I had quite a bit of these cards. I believe we've opened 89 Bowman on the channel before. And yeah, just like kind of cool to see that history here. And at some point here, we'll probably do a video about that sort of Bowman versus Topps history and why it was that Topps ended up coming out on top, even though Topps was kind of an upstart and Bowman had been around for a while. And I believe that the Blondie gum, it was the company that they also made the Play Ball series 39, 40, and 41 before the war, and then they came back as Bowman. So anyway, there you go. There's Yunel Escobar, shortstop, played also with the, I think he played with the Angels too, and the Braves and a few other teams. It looks like Bobby Abreu sliding into the bag there. Marlon Byrd, kind of journeyman guy, played around quite a few different teams through the years. And then the last is, again, another soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Justin Verlander. Use this card to unlock a free digital pack, toppstown.com. So that's cool. So we got some big stars here. When Justin was in the 10th grade, he borrowed 50 cents from a friend and promised to pay him 0.01 of his future signing bonus as interest. 5 years later, he wrote his buddy a check for $3,100. That's kind of hilarious, and that means Justin Verlander, more kind of a stand-up guy too, which is great. So anyway, so we'll put Justin up here just because, again, we've got Hall of Famers in this pack, and Jim Thome and Roy Halladay, you see there. Future Hall of Famers in Justin Verlander, Adam Wainwright. We also pulled a card that had Scott Rowland and Joey Votto on it too. So this was great. We didn't get any of the rookie cards. We didn't get Freddie Freeman, but we did get some pretty cool cards, and got to talk a little bit about not just baseball in 2011. And I would also point out 2011. This is the year that Justin Verlander is the MVP and Cy Young Award winner in the American League. I believe he won 25 games or something like that. Again, this was kind of near the end of the period of time in which wins were considered important. But I would say that no question, Justin Verlander was the best pitcher in the American League that year. Probably the best player, although I would say Jacoby Ellsbury had a really good case that year. But Verlander, one of the last really transformative, amazing MVP-worthy seasons for a pitcher. That was 2011. So just so we get the Verlander card from that year. Again, he will be in the Hall of Fame someday soon, as will Adam Wainwright, who you see there, and then Halladay, Jim Thome as well. So anyway, this was fun. This was a fun pack. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching this edition of Wax Pack Wisdom. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Give us your thoughts about if we glossed over, didn't mention anything about something about the cards, about the players that we talked about. Let us know what you think in the comments. Please give this video a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our Wax Pack Wisdom content. In the video description, you'll find links to where you can follow us on all social media channels, as well as a list of our favorite nonprofits and charities. Please consider a donation to one of them if you enjoy this content. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time on Wax Pack Wisdom. Take care.